All right. We particularly want to watch this game because I want to watch Nagatoro play the USA Civ. Bro, Nagatoro was like my favorite Lakota player. He was the guy. I'm pretty sure he was the guy that did the advanced market build with Lakota. And I saw like 1 or 2 games with it. Got a YouTube video, and then it vanished. And I've never seen the advanced market build from Lakota ever again. And I genuinely believe that it's such a strong build for them because of their kind of food gathering and all the cards that you can get for extra food, the bison age up, all that sort of good stuff. It's such a shame that we don't see that anymore. Hopefully Nagatoro will wrong his rights there, but he's playing USA there, so I can't complain too much. And we see a hunting dog start here. Okay, so this is interesting. Are we going to see... Okay, we're going to see the coin. Why does everyone goes for the capitalism build these days? I don't understand why. Everyone prefers the capitalism over the free CDBs. Like, honestly, free CDBs is so good. It is expensive, but... Bro, it's so good. I guess capitalism is such a good card when you think about it. When you think about how good capitalism is, it's almost free villagers. Like, that's how insane capitalism is. I think they should nerf capitalism so it should be at least like 1.5 coin, 1.4 coin. It should really be worth 2 villagers, not nearly free, you know? It was Wasabi Lion, not Nagatoro, that did advanced market. Are you sure? Are you sure? I'm pretty sure it was Nagatoro. Wasabi doesn't do advanced market build, surely. Hey, co-defender thinks he's right, so and I do have the memory of a fish, so yeah, twat for brains. But okay, interesting start from USA here. It does look like the Skirm Goon, but doesn't have any Skirm cards. He does have Continental Rangers. There's no industrial cards really. So probably just going to see that standard Skirm Goon here from USA. One thing you will notice that Revnak doesn't abuse USA anymore. He also doesn't abuse Italy anymore. Why do you think that is? Because they're not auto-win civs anymore. Okay, Brigadier, I think we know what deck is going to be right here. The standard FI. Look at this powerhouse. 2 cards. Gives 2 Falconets and 5 Culverins in total. That's insane. And another 2 Papal Bombards. You pair the Papal Bombards, right, with both of these cards. It's incredibly insane how difficult it is to beat that. Because I mentioned this yesterday, that the Papal Bombard's special ability is deflecting damage to all other artillery in the vicinity. Within their area. So if you just pop 3 Culverins and the 2 Papal Bombards, like, you're gonna have to have like 5 Culverins or something to deal with it. Like, it's so fucking insane. And you can just make pikes behind all of it, you know, with the Papal the Papal Lance, whatever they, not Papal Lancer, the Papal Halberdier type units. From that age up, and you just ship those you just ship these artillery cards. Whilst spamming resources into your Lombards. It's yeah, it's pretty crazy. Pirashiki Kids. Yeah, I thought Pirashiki Kids was Nagatoro. That's why So is Pirashiki Kids Wasabi then? Oh, that would be the confusion then. Bro, why can't these Japanese, these East Asian guys, they need to keep the same names, man. It's too difficult to keep hold of their names, to keep understanding who's who. These Smurf accounts, man. What's up, T? Tea! I do love a good bit of tea. My missus loves tea. My missus is obsessed with tea. I made her a bacon butty this morning with 2 cups of tea. That is an English breakfast right there. You have like if you're not in the mood for making a proper fry up, just an English butty, right? An English butty with a cup of tea. Oh, a builder's tea as well. Oh, mwah. Personally, I like 2 sugars in my tea. She likes no sugar. I was like, brothers, yeah. But I do have a sweet tooth. Which is probably why I'm such a fat fuck. Maybe they're all a single person, maybe. Maybe. There's the meeting house. Brigadier going for the Ufuzi. And, yeah, just doing that kind of standard. Get all of the early age 1 villagers from the market. And just kind of even it out on the macro side of things. Macro is not perfect. In fact, it's quite a way off. He was about 140 coin off. Although he's just picked up a load of coin there for some. I think he just sold 100 gold. So aging at 548 is actually really good without shipping 700 coin. That is actually really, really good. There comes the politician card, advanced politicians. So he's going to age up nice and quick, though. Very difficult to punish. But there are civs that can punish this pretty hard. I learned my lesson the hard way doing that. Doesn't have enough stuff for Minutemen right now. Brigadier halfway through aging up. What's he aging up with? The Bishop. Okay, so going super greedy. Going for the TC age up. But that does, although it's greedy to do that, it's kind of good defensively as well. Because you get 2 sets of Minutemen. So, you know, I would say literally 75% of the time, it's best to age up with another TC. Because it gives you another set of Minutemen, which isn't, you know, it's fucking good, man. And another TC fire, you know, it's really, really good. Nagator doing some age 2 funny business here, which doesn't stick to USA's strengths particularly. They do have some decent age 2 builds, but generally they rely on Chinese immigrants into Scottish Highlanders, or Scottish immigrants into outlaws. I like age 2 outlaws with USA.
What is your
don't get me wrong, regulars are a very good unit, but they're not a spammable unit. They're more expensive than normal musketeers. For what, an extra 2 range, you know?
I'm ready.
Next, yeah, I mean, it's not as much food, but a bit more gold.
Thank you for paying my ransom.
Okay, wow, gives him 100 coin to get his Explorer back. Really? He wants his Explorer that badly? Oh, maybe for this. Okay, that makes sense. 700 wood coming in now. Added a stable. Did go for the Dutch immigrants into Philadelphia Convention, Hamiltonian economics, and now 700 wood. So his eco's actually really good. If we look at his market, yeah, he's getting all of these upgrades for free. He's already got steel traps, gang saw, getting placer mines. We'll get amalgamation soon as well. Yeah, best to cancel that and just get amalgamation straight away. And with that 700 wood, he's going to go for the Seminole Scouts. It's a decent card. 12 Seminole. They are good. They've got decent range. They have a 1.5 fire rate. So they are a decent native, but at the same time, they're not a kiting unit. Can be difficult. Age 3 is in here already. Hussars won't last. Oh, but the 2 Falconets. Where's the second batch of Minutemen? And look, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, finally some Musketeers. Double Minutemen coming in. You need to protect both those Falconets, though. And this is what I'm talking about, how good Bishop Age Up, the extra TC Age Up, is defensively. Double sets of Minutemen called there. All hands on deck just to protect that 1 Falconet. Would definitely be worth batch training the priests from the Basilica. They only cost 300 resources for like 3 priests, something like that. Would definitely be worth protecting that Falconet. And obviously you can heal other units in the future as well with them. So it would be a nice long-term and short-term investment. Nagatoro having to back up there. Wasted a lot of cav. Hoi, 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 hoi. Okay. They absolutely wreck through heavy infantry. $25 ills. all market techs now. Philadelphia pound, Pennsylvania pound, and a bank, and capitalism. The eco's pretty good there. Falconets need to start pop shotting against these hussars. That was a waste there. Could have killed at least one hussar, at least. More musk coming in now. This is really good. He's got such a good kind of like how would I describe that? Like, look how difficult it is to just push in here. Such a good base build. Although I don't like the Basilica being safe. I always like the Basilica to be very aggressive. Like, imagine a Basilica here. It'd be so difficult to push in. Mother Nature screaming out there. Brigadiers, resources looking pretty decent. He's forced to play this out a little bit in H2, but that's fine. I love how there's 11 Minutemen here, which they will pack a punch. 26 range attack each. Definitely want to keep them alive. Okay, now he's double racks pumping musketeers here, but he'll get to a point where he doesn't need to make any more stuff. I mean, he could even just get an extra 2 wood here, go for Black Company or Albanian Company, and just push out here and absolutely wreck. But for some reason, he doesn't think that's obviously a good idea, which is insane because Italy mercenaries are so good. But look at the score! Look at the score. This is why you don't age 2 players USA versus fucking Italy, man. This age 2 build is just not that good. You can't plant your flag anywhere that makes it useful other than training from the barracks. Still hasn't picked up this 190 XP. A lot of gold income here. Okay, now that makes sense. Artillery foundry going down. More Falconets coming in. So this guy's not just an FI bot. This guy knows, you know, he can stick this out in H2. Look at the 36 veteran musketeers out of nowhere. But he has run out of herds now. That's why he's got so many people. He does have berries. But he's going to need to push out here. Put a TC down. I would plonk a TC down out here. Or at least try. There goes the bloated hippos. Finally, Nagatorian H3. He's on 29 vils. Veterancy regulars coming in. First shipment's going to be Russia-America Company. He's going to be lucky if he gets veterancy done here. And that's going to be a big shame. Yeah, that's not going to come in. He's going to try and protect it. But that ain't happening. Oh, he's so close. Wow! Oh, God, he's like a second off. Poor regulars not getting that extra training in there. Bazar's going to go try and do some raiding. He's not on herds, though. So he's keeping his villagers close to his chest in the base. Now there's 5 Falconets to deal with. He's sending shit like skirms. Russia-America Company coming in. You need an artillery foundry. Goons ain't going to cut it. You need culverins ASAP. You get a couple of culverins. You get 2 or 3 culverins out here. You've got the coin income from all the trickles. Get an artillery down, man. Get an artillery down now. I don't fucking. He hasn't got circular soaring yet. He's making fucking goons. Really not sure what he's doing. And Italy now have the opportunity just to push out on the map, get those herds back. Nagator's going to see this from the line of sight of the state capital. He sees 5 Falconets pushing in. These things are not going to last very long. Oh, villagers getting absolutely donked on. I like how it made him like trip. Oh, yeah. Last time to do some raiding, but smartly leaving a few musketeers behind.
I'm ready.
Not sure what those goons are doing. Big Chris Clips coming in with a prime sub. Thank you very much, good sir. How are you doing? Italy boom is dangerous when unchallenged. Oh, most definitely. Architect. It's more like the architect boom is the... Why are you making... Okay, I'll let him off because he's making gold runs, but he's fucking shipping... Did he just ship a TC? Yes, he did. It's over here. Was that... Did Italy see that? Okay, now he's made a couple of gold runs, which is smart as well. Falconet's walking forward, though, without the Culverin support just yet. But it's 2 Culverins versus 2 Culverins. how good is Nagatoro's micro here. Oh, managed to snipe one. That's a good start. Oh, we're going to get a big wallop. We're not. Culverins are going to get a nice pop off before. Oh, but these Culverins are going to follow. No. This should be. Oh. And if you don't have the line of sight there, he wouldn't have seen them unpack. So that is a massive shame. That 2 Culverins is probably going to be GG. There are a lot of skirms here. There's 13 sharpshooters, some Minutemen. So they are going to deal well with the Musketeers. Just needs a way of dealing with these Falconets. More Minutemen can be pumped here. Maybe he can try to bait these Pulaski's Legion or a Minutemen pop here to deal with the Culverins. Brigadier, what are you doing? Oh, he gets a nice pop there as well. He loses the Culverin. But I think that bait is going to be perfect here. Once that Culverin goes down, the Pulaski's Legion is going to pop here. Where are they going to clean up the Musketeers first? Going to go for the Falcons first. I think that's fine. Deal with the Falcons. Keep the snare. Don't lose too much of your Oolongs, though. Are we seeing a comeback here for Nagatoro? And that is a clean-up on R2. Huge play there by Nagatoro. Managed to get the Culverins out. Managed to get Pulaski's Legion out, which is nice. He shipped that 1k wood. And Brigadier was being way too passive there. Brigadier was being way too passive. He should have dived in. Obviously, you don't know what's coming, so you do generally play passive, but he could have dived in there. But Nagatoro was allowed to send America Company, Russia-America Company, 1k wood, and then Pulaski's Legion. So yeah, got away with a bit of a miracle there. The miracle of time. Okay, is armed with a couple more Culverins here. That means that Brigadier realistically is going to have to at least invest in 3 Culverins, or 2 at least, to deal with his Culverins before he can start making Falconets again. So it's a risk if he decides to go for that. The third TC is now coming out. Did rebuild the state capital. Third TC has been down here, though, for a little while for Brigadier. Look at the score. Nagatoro up in score now. 39 vils plus all the trickles. It's more like 40 vils for Nagatoro, and he's on 3 TCs now. Does have this in his back pocket as well. The Kentucky Hunters is worth a lot now. Currently worth 15 skirms. I think when this fort comes in, that's going to be worth 16 skirms when he sends that next. So actually surprised he didn't send it then. Getting Somali Oxhide Shields, that's actually a big brain because that gives all of your units siege resist. Like, I don't know how much siege resist. Is it 5%, I think? So that's actually a big brain move if your opponent is making artillery. It's also a big brain move to actually make the units from here, to make the Somali skirms because they counter artillery. But a big power spike coming in for Albanian Company. Watch that score pop. That's going to be about 1k, look. And he'll catch up big time there. He's about 2k score down, and he actually goes up a 1,000 score. Huge power spike there for Brigadier. Just when it was looking really, really good. Definitely plant that flag down. Definitely want to plant this flag down. Support your units and support. There we go. That'll allow the fort to go down a bit quicker. Brigadier doesn't see it. He's not making any artillery. I think he shipped Milanese Arsenal. He has. Fantastic shipment to send here. He's going for cavalry combat, which is going to be really nice for Albania Company here. The Musketeers are diving in. Ah, it's an important decision because he has to make the decision. Does he go for the fort or not? He doesn't, so that means he's just fighting underneath this. The fort will go down and start battering away at the Musketeers. The question is Albania Company going to be able to do enough damage before it does? It's looking pretty good. There's a lot of skirms here. Up for grabs from the Bosniak. Getting scooped up for 59 damage apiece. Golden promoted Bosniaks are scary. And look at this. Couple that can get picked off here, but only a couple. Fort trying to do work as well. But it's not going to be enough. That fort is doing work, I have to say. 3 golden Bosniaks. Please get them healed up. Please get them healed up. One of them on 138 HP. I beg you heal them. I beg you heal them up. Instead, he's just going to go for the siege. No way, Jose. That is a very valuable resource that he's just going to let them throw away. That gold-promoted Bosniak. He just threw them away. Hi. Like I said at the start, if you had those priests already out, I told you it was a good long-term investment. But just when it looked like the comeback was happening for Nagatoro, the comeback is on for Brigadier right now. Random ass 5 Hussars. 71 villagers from... Oh my god, 71 villagers. Man's playing ports. Nagatoro, he's on 58 to be fair. Spamming outpost now. Spamming walls down. All hands on deck. Could do with a replant of the flag here. Wow, he's got the wood for 5 outposts. Doesn't get that wall up, which is a big shame. He's going to lose some villagers here as well. He's not paying attention to 5 villagers here. Oh, are these outposts going to go down? Does Brigadier see them? He does. Keep diving in there. But he wants to clip some more vills. Not a bad shout either. And by the time his musketeers get over there, all of these towers are going to be built, but the musketeers probably just going to completely ignore them. Making lots of skirms. I don't see much anti-cab though. The villagers getting all pummeled by a fort here. You'd love to see it. Okay, Goons catching the Hussars as well. That's a huge mass of Goons out of nowhere. Tarts coming in for Brigadier. He still hasn't shipped Kentucky Hunters. What are you doing shipping that card? Get that fucking card in there now. Get Kentucky Hunters in there now. Thank you. And now just spam Goons like your life depends on it. Brigadier, though, still up in score, and he's up, like, he's going to be 99 vills very, very shortly. Kentucky Hunters is worth 17 units right now, 13 of which are sharpshooters, 4 of which are Alhoots. This has turned into a hype-ass game.
Yeah. I'm ready.
Oh, the Hussar raid's going to get the snare whilst the Goons are going to be able to murder everything else. Oh, look at that huge power spike there. Nagatoro going to be able to kill some vills here. Don't forget, you know, he's still got all those gold trickles. He still has some of the map. And America-America company is allowing these villagers to have a 1.26 trickle here on food. So they're gathering really nicely. Nice counter raid going on here. We look at Brigadier. He's okay, 76. That's about the same as what we saw earlier. Oh, big petard raid though coming in hot versus the 4. Are these skirmishers going to see it? Is Nagatoro going to see that in time? He's busy over here. The skirms are going to, I think, kill. If they can kill one more, they're not. But I think he needed an extra petard anyway. Kind of got stuck here as well, which is not great. Villager pull as well. That's nice play by Brigadier. So many Hussars cleaning up. Wow. Don't forget he sent Cav combat as well. Still got 2 shipments to send. Still has Black Company to send. That's still another huge power spike. Fort wasn't getting healed there. Unfortunately, I think that means it's going to go down. I would just brute force that fort easy peasy, even if it costs you 20 or so musketeers. Look at that, it goes down so quickly. Musketeers have got all of their arsenal tech. So that 4.4 speed musketeers compared to just 4 speed sharpshooters. These guys are basically Ashigarus right now. Now we've got a big fight going on here. It's now Nagataru's turn to do the village pull. He's just kind of leaving them there, but now he's starting to pull them back. Can't afford to waste them while Brigadier can. Scores are still kind of staying at the same deficit level. Nagatoru is playing out of his mind here, but he keeps switching back and forward as who gets the bigger power spike all of a sudden. Halberdier shipment coming in here. Why are you not sending Black Company? My goodness me. And USA Goon's just so OP. Oh, finally we see some Gatling guns. USA's best card, pretty much. He hasn't sent it yet. And look at the scores all of a sudden. It's now all of a sudden neck and neck again. 84 vils for Italy. 63 for USA. So Brig is still up in the economy, but not by a mile, because like I keep saying, all of the other special techs from like the meeting house, the bank, Hamiltonian economics, it's all providing a lot here. But that being said, a full Arsenal tech army here from Italy is pretty scary. Musk's 31 range attack, 27 range, 17 hands attack, 218 HP with 4.4 speed. Hussars have got their tech as well. Cavalry Caracol. Now it's USA's turn to get some techs here. Counter infantry rifling. Wow, he hasn't had that already. Definitely needs that 3.5 multi. And this one, range cavalry Caracol, also really important for the kiting of the Hussars. Okay, TC goes down. I don't know why, but it's looking... I know that he's down in score, but it's looking kind of good for USA, not going to lie. Having to put down lots of infrastructure now as well. He does have a gold mine, whilst Nagatora has so much of the map still. Look at all of the herds. USA in complete control of the map now. Hussars diving in and getting a nice surround, but... Oh, finally we see Black Company. Finally we see Black Company. And as long as he... Oh, that's a nice surround, though, with the Halberdiers coming in hot there as well. Is it going to be enough, though? Goons now have 15 range. Another switcheroonie. 71 vils for Nagatora. He's shipping the Buffalo Soldiers, which is going to be a nice buff to these goons as well. Oh, villagers getting wrecked, though.
Yes.
A mill wagon? These frontier outposts are upgraded as well, so in order for Brigadier to push in here, he's going to have to deal with all of these towers, which is not going to be pleasant. Don't forget these Black Riders, these Armored Pistoliers, they have the deflectability. So they are soaking lots of damage. So you want to target the Armored Pistoliers first. Make sure they go down to stop that ability. That's why you often see Armored Pistoliers on 1 HP. Because they deflect so much damage, they also lose damage by doing so. But it's a really good ability. But they do lose HP. That's why you often see them on 1 HP, because all they're doing is sitting at the back, just deflecting HP, soaking up HP. And another switcheroonie here again, back and forward. What a game this has been. Italy is on 93 vils, and he is halfway up to age 4 now. Desperately trying to deal with these goons. He's making some Viziers. And again, these have lots of nice arsenal techs up as well. I'm sure he's got ranged cavalry Caracol. Sorry, not that. Counter infantry rifle ring. But now, likewise, look at this 3.5 multi. We saw that earlier. it was only 2.5. Now it's 3.5 versus heavy infantry. These guys absolutely destroy musketeers. And musketeers is not the right unit to make it. And I think when he starts aging up, he's got lots of coin. I think he's going to start spamming those Baceliers, but there's no protection for these villagers here. So Italy's forced to fight. Is this the turning point of the game? He's still up 3k score. He has a shipment ready to go. It's going to be 12 Baceliers. Papal Guard's coming in now as well. I think he might just be able to hold on. These guys have the deflectability as well. But so many reinforcements coming in. Trading post wagon. Nagator is doing a nice job. It's all about waiting. Look at this triple racks of Baceliers with the big 12 coming in as well from the home city. Still on 90 villagers. In they come. I think that's going to be a turning point now. This is basically a cheat code unit. The best skirmisher in the game. Look at them. Look at them jogging, but it's not a jog, it's a sprint, because they got 5.5 speed with military drummers. 5.5 speed skirmisher. Just when it was looking good for Nagatoro again. 5.5 speed skirt. Oh, these things look stupid good. They are so good. They're fun to use, though. I'm not going to lie. They are fun to play with. you can basically run away from cavalry. It's hilarious. So many towers here, though. Another shipment almost coming in for Italy as well. He's not putting resources into the Lombard. He currently doesn't have any resources in there, so he's not getting that XP trickle. He's getting a lot of XP trickle from all of that murdering these Baceliers were doing. What's his next shipment going to be? I mean, it's got to be Florentine Finances, right? Oh, no, that's not as good as this. Florentine Finances before a factory all day. If you have 5 Lombards, okay, 4 Lombards, even if you've got 4 Lombards, definitely better sending that. The amount of resources that turns into, well, it's 2,300 resources, but it's the XP trickle as well that gives all of your Lombards. And by sending that, it allows you to get your next card quicker. So there's that as well. Nagator finally in the next stage. He's decided to go for 2 Papal Bombards instead, which is, I understand. Better off doing an overpop of it, though. He should be overpopping with that. But anyways. Brigadier on 100 vils. Nagator on 80. 85. Is it 85 or 90 that USA can get? I can't remember. But he's almost at max vils. Getting some upgrades. Somali lighthouses. Would be nice to get this one here as well. For fortifications. I mean, just getting Somali Darudes are really good. That's obviously a good eco tech as well. So all in all, the Somali trading post is really, really good for the techs and for the units. Somali lighthouses reveals all enemy fortifications, trading posts, docks, and naval units. You take a look at Nagatoro's line of sight here. Look, it shows you that fortification. That's literally all it's showing. That's all it's shown him. He doesn't have any trade posts. He doesn't have anything other than that outpost. He doesn't have any docks. So shows him a tiny bit. So a bit of a waste. But, you know, at least he knows that there's only that fortification, so... Did Nagatoro send... no, Nagatoro has upgraded the fortified outpost. Wow. Quite expensive. But he's doing work here. Nice bounce shot. Nagatoro has a lot of population to still go here. These fortified outposts are going to buy him a lot of time, which he desperately needs here. He needs all of his guard techs. Going for heavy horse guns. And he's shipping 2 heavy cannons. That Somali lighthouse tech comes around very quickly. Wow. Okay, Minutemen. Oh, and he's found an opportunity there for the goons to dive in. 16 ranged goons. Oh, did he not attack them? Oh, those goons went flying. Murder on the dance floor. My God. Apple bombards, the best artillery in the game, hands down. I mean, I would even go as far as to say they're better than light cannons, just because of the deflectability on them is just insane. Okay, Colt's coming in for him. They need to be taken care of quickly. They are Springades as well. Only deal with 1. 88 vills for USA now. He does have fortified outposts, so this is where USA starts to shine, because USA can just pump out fortified outposts from the state capital here. So he can just pump these out and then just plonk them around the map to take map control. That's what USA do really well in Industrial Age. He's getting his, is that first or second factory? First factory. Doesn't need California Gold Rush. Interesting micro decisions then. Flag code points cut down though. More culverins coming in. Wow, 5 culverins getting stacked here, but they're not guard culverins. Oh wow, there's 6 culverins out here for Brigadier. Still hasn't sent an eco up here. He went for... Oh, wow. He hasn't sent the culverins either. Wow. Going... Okay, finally now going for robber barons. Heavy cannon to the arse. And, yeah, the resource trickle here from Italy is looking pretty good. Should be spamming food into the Lombards, which he is. Goon's getting a nice little shot off there, but is it going to be enough? I can't get over 5.5 speed skirm. That's so stupid. Galilean mortars. That's such a badass name, isn't it? Galilean mortars. Galileo, Galileo, Galileo. Yeah, imagine 4 goals for USA. 4 Colts is arguably a better card than 2 heavy cannons. It's a 4 culverins is a 2,000 resource. Oh wow, that culverin dodged a culverin shot there. They are royales now, but Springades have more HP because Italy tings. He's struggling here. He's having to use the support of his units as well. Just to deal with the culverins. I think there was more. And he decides to call it. He obviously sees the Galileos coming in hot in their beautiful pajamas. And he calls it. But what a game that was. What a game that was. It was looking so over for USA from the get-go. But looked like he then brought it back like 2 or 3 times. But it was 10k score down there and felt like that was the moment it was over. Fantastic game, though. Wow, another absolute banger. Who would have thought a Nagatoro versus Brigadier game would be so fantastic? Nagatoro smashing it on the resources gathered side of things. Made a lot of skirmishes compared to a lot of musketeers. Look at that fight. Oh, ho, ho. Look at that terrible fight for Brigadier. Nagatoro taking an insane fight, but then like 5 minutes after, Nagatoro then takes a horrendous fight after that. Even worse probably than that one. But then a huge another rematch there, and it kind of ends badly again, taking another bad fight for Nagatoro. But then another bad fight for Brigadier. It was up and down all game. It was up and down all game. It was a really wild one, actually. Well, GG. Well played to both of those guys.